And it's just really a full circle moment for me. I ran into one of my former students in the first class I ever taught yesterday, and she was like, "Miss Ellis, I cannot believe this." And I was like, "I know. It's awesome." But it really is truly special, and it's not anything I really expected, but I'm very blessed to have this opportunity. Cordova is a fantastic community. Our faculty is great. We have great kids, and it is just really a blessing to be able to lead Cordova High School.
And Jared, vice principal, huh?
Yeah.
Well, did she just not have anybody else?
She told me I had to. No, that's not true. That's not true. No, I'm sure that they had some excellent applicants. I don't know what happened.
Right.
I something in the water.
Jared was
Everybody just lost it.
Truly, I mean, we joke and we cut up, but he was truly the best man for the job. He has a high school background. He knows what it takes to get kids credentialed and get those CCRIs that they have to have now to graduate. And there are just some little high school nuances that not everybody understands. And him coming from a career tech field as our ag teacher, and he has a vested interest. He's been there for 10 years. This is your 10th year
This
too.
will be my 10th year.
So he truly was the best. We had great applicants, but he was the best man for the job, the best fit for sure.
I have one son that went all the way through Cordova High School, and I've got another one who's on his way through. Bryant's going in, or he's going into 10th grade. So a vested interest in the school, I absolutely have. And all those people have become dear friends now at this point, and to get a chance to take care of them and just in some small ways try to help make things better for the people that I work with that was a big opportunity for me.
Yeah. Well, and I know, and we joke around, but I do know that for both of you guys, the only things that I've ever heard about you from people are positive, and it's always how much they care about the students and how much they care about the other people around Cordova High School. And I know from getting to hang out with Jared that he's constantly thinking about the school and what's going on. If he's not there working, he's usually cutting the grass or taking some pictures or
That's right.
doing something extra,
For sure.
with the other 4 side jobs that he does.
Yeah.
Let's don't get into the truck thing this time, James.
Right, we'll stay away from that. And now he did tell me an interesting, before we get back into the school stuff, he said that I've got to bring up to you when you had a car that was stolen.
I did. I did have a car that was stolen.
We got to start the show off with that story.
Well, it's a funny story. I mean, I don't know.
That day it wasn't funny. She was distraught. I'm talking about deer in the headlights.
I was distraught, but I was just in shock. Like, who does that happen to? Because it was stolen out of my garage.
Now, how long ago was this?
This was It was 3 years ago in April. It happened on April 20th.
Yeah.
3 years ago. I remember the day very vividly.
So you went.
Which will live in infamy.
You went to bed one night and your car was there.
Yes.
And then you woke up the next morning and your car was not in your garage.
That is exactly how it happened.
Okay,
yes.
tell us from there what went on.
My husband, he coaches, or at that time he coached football at our rival school, Dora. So
Go Dogs.
I'm a house divided. So he had gotten up, he had to be there at 6, and he had gotten up and he had gone to work. And so before I got my son up and ready to go that morning, I was carrying his stuff out to the car, and I walk in the garage and there is no car to be found. And I'm looking around and I'm like, well, maybe Micah pulled it out of the garage for me. And I go and I look, and there's no car at my house. There's no car parked in the driveway. And I'm like, okay. So I call Micah and I said, Micah, are you trying to play some kind of trick on me? He said, what are you talking about? It's 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I said, did you take my car? And he said, no. Where's your car? I said, I don't know. It's not here. He said, what do you mean the car's not there? And then he immediately said, I bet it's that lady our neighbor posted on Facebook. And I was like, what do you mean? So our neighbor had a Nest door cam, and somebody went and was ringing the doorbell and like going around her car, but was not successful. So she came across the street and got mine. Anyway,
so like the garage door would have opened and everything too, right?
yeah. And
But it didn't wake you up.
No, I have a detached garage.
Oh, okay.
It's not attached to my house.
I
So,
got you.
I did.
I was thinking, man, she's a sound sleeper.
No, I'm not. And when I woke up that morning, I noticed, like, you know how your phone attaches to your car and it'll say, like, it'll take you, like mine says it takes you 17 minutes to drive to Cordova High School or whatever. I got that alert was on my phone when I woke up that morning.
Yeah.
So this happened around 4 a.m.
Wow.
And I just didn't think much about it. And so anyway, I was like, well, that's weird. Because, I mean, who thinks that their car's going to get stolen in Summerton, Alabama, where I live?
And did you call in and say, hey, my car's been stolen, I'm going to be late today?
I actually did.
Yeah.
Maybe in Piney Woods.
Yeah.
I actually did.
It might be in Pineywood.
I did get calls that it was in Sipsey. That was one thing about the positive power of Facebook. My husband, he posted our car and our tag number, and people shared it. People got the word out, and that's one reason, like, I got my car back that same day.
Right.
So, but it was really like it was a strange, crazy, weird day, and it ended up okay. But at the time, I was shook.
And they found it in Arley, is that right?
I believe it was Arley. Yeah.
And the lady was supposedly headed to the beach.
That's what she told the police. So,
she also did not steal the car.
Yeah.
What was it that she traded the
So
car
she
for?
told the police, well, first of all, she told the police that it was hers, but my badge for work was on there, and they were like, well, ma'am, you don't look like this lady.
Right.
And, but because it had been on Facebook, people had seen it, and she was on like Duncan Bridge and was like passing an ambulance.
Oh my.
And so therefore it got called in, and when the license plate got called in, the dispatcher up there said, I've seen that car on Facebook today. That car's stolen.
Yeah.
And so the police go and pull her over. And actually, I believe it was the SRO from Meek, maybe.
Yeah, probably so.
He pulled the car over, and he said, ma'am, you've passed illegally on a bridge where an ambulance and all this sort of stuff. And she was in a great big hurry to get to the beach, from what I was told.
Going the wrong direction.
Yes, going the wrong direction. And, she had, and they said, how did you get this car? And she told them that my husband traded it with her for a pack of cigarettes.
Yep. And your husband, does he smoke a lot?
If he does, I never knew it.
He's sneaky with it. He never smells like cigarettes.
He never does. I mean, so.
I didn't know how desperate he was,
And I was like, it was just a crazy day, but thank goodness for, the Summerton police. They did a great job filing the report and tracking it down. They went and got it for me. I had it back in 12 hours. They just did an impeccable job. And, and it took a lot of agencies, because the SRO from Meek, he told his principal, who called my assistant principal at Cordova, Chris Freeman, and that he was like, does Laura Barrett work for y'all? And he said, yeah. And he said, well, we think we found her car. My SRO has it up in Arley. And I
bet, knowing Chris Freeman the way I do, I bet he had something smart to say about it.
We laughed all day, because I did eventually get to work after I, found a mode of transportation.
I'm glad that you were tough enough to get to work, because I would have probably called it a day. I would have said, hey, this one started off bad. I'm just going to wait until tomorrow.
What else was I going to do?
I'm going to go back to bed until I get my car back.
My car's back.
What else was I going to do? So I did go into work, and that's how I got my car back. I got my car back, and Chris Freeman on his cell phone walked in my office, and he said, hey, they think they have your car. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy.
So when she went to trade this thing in, it messed up the book value on it too. So she's thinking about suing this lady because when they said, "Has this ever been smoked in?"
Right.
Smoked in.
She got it.
She can't say no.
Right. That's true.
It would not be true.
It
Well, I
lowered
don't
the value.
actually know that she smoked in it.
Oh, did she not?
I did find the pack of Camels that apparently my husband.
At least she smokes the good stuff.
Yeah.
Camels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No off brands.
Unfiltered.
I don't remember.
All's well that ends well, though.
All's well that ends well. It did have a happy ending.
And hopefully the lady has gotten some mental help since then.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. I hope she's doing well.
Yeah.
Or I do. I mean, I know that she had to be in a bad way to do that. So
4 o'clock in the morning car theft. That's a new one.
yeah.
Well, great story, and I'm glad it did end out well.
Yeah, it is a funny story.
So Cordova High School this year.
Mm-hmm.
What's the plan?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Jared and I have talked a lot about how we want our faculty to feel like family, because a lot of times we are with each other more than we're with our own family, especially when you work in a school. I can't do my job without everybody. It takes all of us to make a school work, from the lunchroom and the custodians to the teachers to the coaches. Like, we all have a part to play, and I just view my role as more of a support. Like, how can I support you so that you feel good and you can do the job that I need you to do? Because if you feel good, then you help our kids. Our numbers have been trending upward already, and so I feel like consistency in anything is key. So I feel like if we just keep
going.
keep it on. Yeah.
Because for a few years now, we have been trending up in just about every area. I mean, and that's not a brag on myself, because I've been down there at the end of the hall, down there by myself.
You've been down there selling tomatoes.
Yeah, as much as possible. I appreciate you and Timmons coming by and supporting the cause. But yeah, I've got to kind of have a back of the auditorium view of all that's going on, but I appreciate all the work that they put in. It's like when I was at the board meeting the other night. I got to talk about this on the air. I'm up there grinning,
Yeah.
receiving all these awards that all these people have worked their tails off for, and I'm like, oh man, I didn't have a lot to do with this.
Yeah. That kind of thing's been going on a lot lately. I saw another guy that wanted to stand by the winning team. They had to push him off the stage. That may be what they were wanting to do with you.
Yeah, it may have been. I kept getting an elbow every time I was up there.
Right. You didn't have nothing to do with this.
Yeah, get on out of here.
Now, Laura Lee bragged on you, saying you were the man for the job. What about her? What made you feel comfortable enough after she's hired to say, yeah, I'd like to be vice principal?
We have become good friends over the last few years, and I've got to, at her as an assistant principal at the school, I've got to learn a lot about her work ethic, the way that she handles people, and our students, and I've seen how much she cares for them, and I know that she's going to put them first no matter what, and I can just appreciate that. I mean, I can appreciate somebody that's that way. And the way she supports her people, I thought that she would be a great person to learn from. I've had my degree in administration since 2015, and I've really not. It's been a long time since I've ever even thought about doing it, but this just seemed like the right time to get in and learn from somebody that I thought would be really good.
Yeah. Well, and you guys talk about the school a lot and the growth that the school's seen and the different improvements that's been going on. Plus, the new elementary schools popped up now, ready to go. But also just Cordova in general. There's a lot of positive things. We were down there for a groundbreaking last week on some homes that are going to be popping up and that kind of thing. So, I mean, there's just a lot of good stuff going on in that small town right now.
Oh yeah, nail salon.
Yeah, polished.
Barbershop.
Mexican
restaurant, I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, y'all could have margarita night one night after a tough day at school. No comment.
You can come down there and I'll watch you.
There you go.
That'd be fun. We got Jeff and Vaughn's Mojos.
Yep.
There's the
our
Cordova
buddy Drake's
clinic
been
now.
down there.
Yeah, Drake's been down both.
We've got a clinic.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Like an urgent care type thing, and then
It's really nice.
Yeah. It
is cool.
They are super helpful.
And I know the
people.
city's doing a lot of infrastructure improvements and things like that. I mean,
Yeah.
it really just
nearly
does
every
seem-
road in the
It's been
town has
paved.
been paved.
It's
I mean, it's
great.
just really nice. It's
Yeah.
smooth, and you know, the people who were complaining constantly are kind of running out of stuff to complain about. We've
They
got
got-
a hardware store coming.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they mentioned that the
Yeah.
other day too. Yeah.
So, and they're working on some housing developments, and from what I've seen, I mean, I'm not going to count Jeremy and Renee and all them out.
Yeah.
You know, pretty much everything they've said they were going to do, they've done, and
And they
they're
are
getting
super
there.
supportive of us and our
They are.
students. They give our
They are.
students jobs every summer,
Right.
and they give back to the community. I just think it's a great. I think they've got great things going on for
Yeah.
sure,
Yeah.
and we're proud to be a part of it.
Yeah. I mean, it does just seem like and Cordova took that hit with the tornadoes and wiped out the whole town basically, and you could have written it off and said, well, they're a ghost town,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that has the people are so resilient and just keep fighting
Yeah.
and fighting.
It has been a really beautiful thing to watch happen because I was in Tuscaloosa when those tornadoes hit. That's the semester I was graduating. And so then I got my job there, and it was flattened pretty much. And
Yeah.
so it has been beautiful to get to work there with those kids and those people, and to see it be built back as beautifully as it has been over the last 16 years, which I can't believe that was 16 years ago. But yeah.
Yeah. Now, Jared mentioned complainers, and we had a comment on the.
Is his last name Barrett?
No, it's not. It's it's Andrew Whittemore, and he said, or maybe if you're complaining about flock,
Oh,
I don't know
who would do such a thing?
who would he be talking about?
I don't know.
Or do you know when to believe him yet? Like, because he's dastardly sometimes on social media,
Diabolical.
like letting people know that there's a Buc-ee's coming to town or something like that. You know, you got to watch out for it.
I'm very cautious about anything Jared says.
Hey,
Now,
if I tell you he ended up snuff, you better check under his wing, buddy. That's all I got to tell you. Micah.
Oh, did Micah comment?
Micah
Because
has
I missed
commented.
it. I had my comments
Oh.
off. What did he say?
He said she was nice enough to put gas in the car for us.
Hey, that's
he
good.
did say- she
Yeah.
did do that, but she didn't do it with a card, so I could find. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
so you could track it down.
Yeah.
She paid cash for the. Well,
yeah.
how about that?
She
She
did
might
know
have
to do
traded some
that.
cigarettes for the gas.
Yeah, but at least you got the car back with more gas than when she took it.
Well, that morning it was seen in Cordova, ironically, and then she got gas in Sipsey at the three-way stop in Sipsey when you pull in.
Yeah.
That's where she got the gas that morning, and she
Stopping
was.
off at Mike's.
Yeah.
I guess I was not nice enough to put gas in it for her.
Well,
I didn't know.
Yeah, you didn't know that someone was going to borrow it for a trip to the beach.
I did not. But more power to her.
That's so funny. Somebody else has commented. Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Y'all know this lady too, Jade Jimbo Kennedy there. Who was crazy enough to let these two lead our Cordova High School students? Kidding. So excited for the future of Cordova High School under their leadership.
Jade.
Thanks,
Jade
Jade.
was.
Jade.
And now, since I'm talking about sweet people like the two that are here today, Jade is also a very sweet person that works at the Children's Advocacy Center and does a great job there.
Jade's another person that when I say that we can't do it without each other, she's one of our community partners that help us with our job, and
Yeah.
hopefully we help her.
Right.
But we turn to her often when we feel like we have an issue that she is an expert in,
Right.
and ask for her advice and her help. And it does help that she has great children that she lets us educate.
Right.
So-
Yeah. And I've met Copper, one of her children.
Yes.
And he's a great athlete and just a great student.
He's going to
great
be a
kid.
senior.
Wow.
Ah,
Yeah.
You know, as educators, we can't play favorites.
Right.
But if I was going to have some favorites,
Yeah.
Copper would definitely be in that group.
Copper'd make the list.
But I can't do favorites.
Yeah, well, I'm that way about my children, but
Yeah.
sometimes I have a
I did
favorite.
make Copper sign my copy of his magazine.
Always
Of
do.
his magazine picture. He
Oh,
signed
really?
it for me. Yeah, it's
Oh,
in the
wow.
office.
Yeah. And you guys have some, there's students that are just doing such cool things. I know I interviewed one of the students who last year had placed in French, and you guys don't even teach French at Cordova?
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
he did it on his own.
That's so cool to see kids doing that. type of thing.
Duolingo.
Yeah.
He and Duolingo.
And then I know robotics is a big thing in the Cordova area.
Mm-hmm.
Like y'all have been the leader in Walker County in robotics. All those kind of things that just show
Yep.
And
That's
that's
moving in the
Amber
right
Parsons.
direction.
Amber Parsons at our middle school.
Yeah.
They come up and they already know all that stuff. You
Yeah.
know. We had a national winner at Beta Convention this year, National Beta Club Convention in Nashville, Tennessee. We had a national winner in Spanish.
Oh, awesome.
First place, Cindy Alvarado. Fantastic. She is a fantastic kid. Well, we have all of our kids are fantastic, but
Except for
super-
those few that you just.
well, you know, we
You
love
asking
them
her
all.
to name names?
No, don't name any names.
Okay.
But we are super
do
proud
that.
of Cindy for her national first place trophy in Spanish.
That's
So,
awesome. Yeah. Hey, it's the bottom of the hour. Let's take our bottom of the hour break, and we'll kind of hear from our sponsors, and we'll regroup. And then when we come back, talk more good things about Cordova High School with the new leaders of the school here today. So we'll be right back after this break on Live at 9 with James Phillips on WJLX.
Part of Jasper for a long, long time. As a matter of fact, for 3 generations and over 70 years, Young Jewelers has been located in downtown Jasper, striving to earn your loyalty with quality and customer service. Young Jewelers has set the standard in diamonds, jewelry, and gifts. You can afford to have a diamond from Young Jewelers. Our friendly staff can assure you of that. And you're always greeted with a smile and a genuine concern for your needs. Whether it's custom design work or diamonds from one of the name brand vendors, a consultation at Young Jewelers will have you feeling confident you've made the right choice. Young Jewelers, located across from City Hall on 19th Street and online at youngjewelers.com.
Start your story at Bevel State Community College. Whether you need seamless academic transfer classes, high-wage, high-demand career technical or health science programs, rapid training opportunities that get you into the workforce quickly, dual enrollment or adult education courses, Bevel State is your community college for a quality education. Visit bscc.edu to learn about our convenient and affordable options to make your future visible. Your story starts at Bevel State.
Carl Cannon, Chevy, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Corridor X, and Jasper. We're more than just a new car dealer. We're a certified pre-owned dealer, too. As a used car dealer in Jasper, we have access to a wide variety of used cars from across the area. As a new Buick, Chevy, Cadillac, and GMC dealer, we have the latest models that GM provides from 4 amazing brands. Let us show you around our dealership. With so many options, we're sure you'll find what you're looking for. Browse our inventory online at carlcannon.com. When other dealers can't, Cannon can. Carl Cannon, Corridor X at Industrial Boulevard in Jasper.
Hi guys, I'm Dr. Martin Roberts, owner of Jasper Veterinary Clinic. 3 years ago when I set out to open my own clinic, Pinnacle was my bank of choice to help that dream become a reality. Recently when we needed to expand and had the opportunity to acquire property adjoining to ours, I made one call to Wayne and he set those wheels in motion. If you have banking needs, give Pinnacle a call.
Hello everyone, I'm Drake McKenzie from All South Land and Timber. We've been banking with Pinnacle Bank for over 25 years. The customer service at Pinnacle Bank is first class. We highly recommend banking with Pinnacle Bank for all of your financial needs.
I'm Robin Reed Allen, Chairman of the Board of Pinnacle Bank. Come see our team and make Pinnacle Bank your bank too.
Pinnacle Bank, member FDIC.
If you're craving great food in a place that feels just right, it's time to head to Jake's on 4th in downtown Jasper. From stacked made-to-order burgers to hearty favorites fresh off the grill, every dish at Jake's is cooked with care and full of flavor. It's comfortable, relaxed, and always welcoming. Whether you're meeting friends, enjoying a casual dinner, or just want a laid-back spot with great atmosphere, Jake's on 4th delivers every time. Located at 1810 4th Avenue South of downtown Jasper, Jake's is open Wednesday through Saturday with lunch from 11 to 3:30 and dinner 5 to close. Jake's has great food, an easygoing vibe, and it's a place you'll want to come back to. Jake's on 4th, fine dining done the Walker County way.
Hey, this is Nick Norris from The Game Managers. Every Friday afternoon at 6 on WJLX, Patrick Hanna and I break down the news of the week in sports. From local high school games to the biggest moments in college and the pros. No hot takes for clicks, just sports news, real analysis, and the conversations you actually want to hear. If you like sports as much as us, then make The Game Managers part of your Friday nights. We'll see you there.
The sound of Walker County on 101.5 is WDXB HD3 Pelham, W286BM Jasper, an iHeartRadio station. Listen on the free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
You're listening to Live at 9 with James Phillips, presented by Young Jewelers on WJLX.
Well, see, this year should be my 23.
We're back on Live at 9 with James Phillips here on WJLX. During the break, we were catching up on different topics from the 1990s to all kind of stuff. What hashtag Jared putting out there already during the interview? Jared, what is our hashtag so far?
Well, I've been slacking, but I've got two. Hashtag traded a car for a pack of cigs, and hashtag north to the beach.
So if you just tuning in and you missed the first part, you need to go back later today when we get done, and it's on the Facebook page, and watch the story of the car that was stolen and traded for cigarettes. Not really traded for cigarettes, but that's in the story.
Yeah.
So
Michael made a good trade.
Yeah, that was a good trade for a pack of Camels.
Yeah.
And she didn't say she was driving a 1987 Pinto. You know, I'm sure it wasn't a very nice car, right?
It was a 2018 GMC Terrain.
There you go, nice car. For a pack of cigarettes.
Very nice for a pack of cigarettes, for sure.
But she did put gas in it, we found out, too, so that's good. She's a considerate thief.
Well, I probably didn't
go.
I probably didn't leave any in it for her.
Right.
So.
Hashtag considerate thief.
Now, we were talking about Cordova and students that have done well. You just had somebody win a national title in Spanish at the National Beta Club Convention. Now, one thing that people are really excited about this time of year is the football program is about to kick off, and Cordova's had a good athletic run over the last couple of years. With the boys' teams and the girls' teams in different sports have really improved. The Cordova football team been a little down the last 2-3 years, but seems to have a lot of excitement.
I think we're getting some momentum.
Yeah.
We are on the rise for sure.
Yeah, we had our media day a week or so ago, and Coach Maynor and the guys, Copper was one of them that was there. They did a great job, and that day is really about focusing on our schools and highlighting our student athletes. But one thing that it does too, it gets everybody excited about football, and your guys did a great job of making us all go, hey, Cordova might be back this year. Yeah.
We're feeling good.
A lot of seniors, a lot of,
And Coach Maynor runs a impeccable program. We're just very blessed to have him and his staff.
Yeah.
And he's a great coach and a great man.
Yeah.
And so I love that our boys are learning from him. So we're excited. We're always excited about football season, but we're really excited this year.
Jared, you gonna be on the sidelines coaching him?
I wouldn't do that disservice. I'll be somewhere.
Yeah,
I'll be around somewhere. I'll be in the stadium.
I'll bet there'll be some pictures being taken.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know if I get to do that much of that this year.
Yeah.
Ryan will be there doing it.
Yeah.
But I tell you, I'm gonna echo her about Coach Maynor. Coach Maynor's become a good friend, and he really, man, he's always doing something behind the scenes that
For
helps.
sure.
And he don't talk about it. He just does it.
He just
he
does it.
just gets things done, and it's to have somebody like that for our kids, not only to get the X's and O's and learn all, but just to see how to be a man.
Yeah.
I really appreciate him and those guys that are helping from the quarterback club on up, and on down. And I really think they've got a good thing going there. And W's are great, but man, learning how to become a good person and a good man who's dependable and tells the truth and just does things because it's the right thing to do, that means way more.
That's the biggest win for
Yeah.
sure.
And I don't know Coach Maynard super well, but in the interactions that I've had, he's always now I know he's not going to always be in a good mood on the sideline, but he's always in a good mood and kind of cutting up when he's with us doing the football thing, and the kids seem to just gravitate to him.
Yeah.
You know, so that tells you right there he's doing something right, because kids these days, it's hard to get their loyalty and them
it is.
to do.
He is a
you know.
great mentor and leader to our boys, and he just leads by example.
Yeah.
You know, like yesterday he came in after they had worked out and everything, and he had been in the heat of the day spraying for weeds and stuff, and he just fills the gaps, and a lot of his staff does that too.
Yeah.
And so we are just really blessed, and all of our faculty is returning.
Oh wow.
Everybody.
Everybody.
The only two openings were
Our jobs.
Or those two. Yeah.
that was it.
So
That was it.
yeah.
And he's replacing your job. Mm-hmm. Who's replacing your job? Have y'all hired a new ag teacher yet?
Can we talk about that yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's done. Yeah.
I thought it was super secret, but
Is it?
Judd Grace. You know Judd?
Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, he's got a little over a year of experience under his belt. I think he told me the other day he may not want this told. He's like a legit farmer.
Oh, well, I was going to say
I'm kind of a poser.
That
but-
Grace name is quite the farming name in Walker County.
Yeah, well, Norman is his dad.
Yeah.
And man, they're good people, and Norman's always been super good to me, and always been wanting to, like he called me one day very heartfelt and said, "Never be afraid to ask us for help." He said, because when I became the president of the Farmers Federation in Walker County, he said, I told them that we're going to help these kids if we don't do anything else.
Right.
He said, so we're always, like, they're basically looking for a reason to give money to the kids.
Right, to give a scholarship and
yeah.
all those kind of
Yep.
things, you know.
And I feel like Judd is in that same vein, you know, and you know, I really think people are going to be impressed with him.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and I really think ag has, it's one of those things where it's like came back around now to where people are really putting a focus on agriculture and where our food comes from.
Yes.
And, I mean, you know about that Taco Bell lettuce thing.
Oh, man.
So we got to make sure our food's clean when it comes from places and
That's
things
right.
like that.
Yes. I think I know we're seeing a resurgence of, you know, local grown. People want to buy local.
Right.
They want to buy local produce, and you know, you go by when the farmers market's open, you go by there, it's packed. People are wanting this local stuff.
Right.
And that's a wise decision.
Yeah.
And you're supporting local people when you do that.
Yeah, and even like some of these, like I had the lady on that has the little farm stand on Fall City Road. Mm-hmm. People like that who are making homemade things and selling it. That's what, you know, where it came from, and you know what's in it. It just seems like a lot better thing for our bodies, for sure.
Oh yeah.
But
and you got In and you got Hayes. They're doing meat processing here, and you can go buy. They've got a retail. Both of them's got a retail area. You can go buy local beef, local pork.
And with the price of things at the grocery store, you can buy the local fresh stuff basically the same price.
Yeah.
True.
You're not saving much by going to the big box.
Yeah.
You're just not.
Megalomo Mart, right? Isn't that what it's called in King of the Hill? Something like that. Megalomart, that's what it was.
Megalo.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
That was their name for the Wally World.
Oh yeah. No hate for Walmart here. I'm just saying.
Right.
If you can get local beef, why not?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like you said, helping local people out
Yep.
is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
What is this going to do to your? Speaking of beef, moving up to a vice principal gig, are we going to have less barbecue reviews coming out?
Man, I've been trending down on that for a while.
Yeah, you have.
I'm busy with my other things, and Drake's kind of taking over. Not barbecue reviews, but he's doing everything. And he's killing it.
He really is.
I sent him a text the other day, and I said, "Man, you are really killing it with these."
He's killing some of
food
these
reviews.
restaurants. They're not used to the
I
crowd.
know. I saw Maul Betts post on Facebook 2 weekends in a row. We are out of ribs.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
like, thank y'all so much.
Yeah.
But please don't come up here and be mad at us because we're out of ribs because Drake has, posted about
That's
them
awesome.
Yeah.
having good ribs.
Yeah.
And,
That's
you
what good East Walker people do.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
They make a difference.
That's right. We do. That's right.
And then
Honeywood's count.
It's up to you. Where do you?
there's a
find
line
yourself?
somewhere between Sipsey and Piney Woods where we'll cut you off.
Oh, man.
East Walker will cut you off. You're probably on the Sipsey side.
I'm more of a Lynn's Park.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to get technical with it.
I mean,
Where
well,
I
if
am.
we wanted to be technical, you got to get on the other side of the river.
Okay. I can't do that.
You got to pass the bridge. But we want to, I think we've annexed the Frosty. East Walker has.
Oh, yeah,
We're
for
calling
sure.
it ours.
Well,
We're not
Jasper's
letting
been calling it theirs for years.
Exactly.
They skipped over the motel, annexed the Frosty somehow. I don't know.
So, what's left to get ready for the new school year? I mean, this is y'all's first foray into starting the school year. What's left to do?
A lot.
So many things.
I knew that would be the case.
We are both first years in our roles. And I lay awake at night and I think of all the things that I need to do or all the things I need to say or the people I need to call. And some people I guess I've left on red. I'm terrible about leaving a message or reading a message and not responding, even if I'm the one that sent the initial message.
Right, yeah.
There's just so much going on to get ready. And this summer has really flown by. I feel like we both got our jobs kind of early-ish in the summer, but I still feel like there's so much to do.
Yeah.
When
It's only, 2.5 weeks? Or
Well, our teachers come back the 31st. So
Okay.
a week from Friday, about 10 days.
Yeah.
And so once they're there, we got to be ready. So, yeah.
And without children there, then you got to really deal with those teachers.
Hey, the good thing about where we are,
Yeah.
we've got loads of experienced teachers,
That's so true.
Yeah.
and they work their tails off. And I think a lot of times we're probably going to look good just because how good they are.
Right.
And they're going to let us know when we're missing something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're good about that.
Yeah.
And
And we want them to.
Yeah, and I
we're
think
not going to see everything.
Yeah, I think a lot of times things are just going to happen, whether we remember to do it or not.
Yeah.
Just because of the people.
Well, y'all talked earlier about how you really want everybody to be family, all the teachers and staff. And I even saw you guys like practicing what you preach there.
Yeah.
I think it was at Warehouse one night. Maybe they were celebrating you being named principal.
Yeah.
And it was like
they
the
surprised
whole
me with a dinner.
whole staff was there pretty much. And y'all were over there cutting up and having a great time.
I mean, they are my family, and I want everybody to feel that way at our school.
Yeah.
Because it's our school. It's not mine. It's not his. It is the community's, and it is ours.
Yeah.
And like I said, sometimes we see each other more than we see our own family.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
And we might as well love each other and get along and support each other, because nobody wants to go to work and not be happy.
Yeah.
And not cut up, and not,
Or at least not be miserable.
Right. Yeah.
I've worked a lot of jobs and I've worked a lot of different places, and I've not always been happy in every one of them.
Right.
And everything's not going to be perfect, and
Yeah.
we're not going to get everything right. But the thing about us, I think, is that we are willing, like, we want to listen. There are so many people that have come to us since we've gotten these jobs and just wanted to be heard.
Yeah.
And we're getting so many new perspectives and things. And I think, like that's important. Like, everybody's feedback matters. And we're not going to be able to fix everything for everybody, but gosh, we're going to try.
Yeah.
Because go ahead.
Oh, well, you go ahead. I don't want to
Well,
cut you off.
If our staff and our teachers and everybody feels that way, then our kids will too.
Yeah.
And that's who it's about.
Yeah. Now,
Kids are, you're talking about kids earlier. They are so much more street smart than I was in school.
yeah, they are.
And man, I noticed it early on, especially when I started teaching in a high school. When I came to Walker County in 2008 to Parrish. Those kids down there, man, and they're just like this everywhere. But they knew when they were being snowed.
Right.
You couldn't blow smoke at them
Yeah.
and then believe it. And not that I really wanted that to happen, but I think once you get a couple or 3 years under your belt as a teacher, you start figuring out, okay, I can't lie to them.
Right,
Because
yeah.
they're going
Yeah.
to see through it.
Yeah.
You know, I can't pretend that I care about them and them not know that I really don't. You know,
Right.
you've got to really do it or they're going to know. They're going to be able to feel that. Well, if you're not enjoying your work and you don't feel like what you're doing matters or you're just unhappy with it, that shows through to them too. They pick up on it.
Yeah.
And they feed off that.
Yeah.
And I want our school to be a place where people are, oh man, I know it's not going to be perfect ever, but I want people for the most part to be glad to be coming there and glad to work there.
Right.
And the kids will feed off that too, you know. So I think everything keeps trending upward if we can make that happen.
That
And
consistency.
our state could do a better job of letting our teachers know how much they're appreciated too. Is one thing that I've always thought, you know, because the teaching job is can be thankless, and it's tons and tons of hours, and teachers have to use their own money half the time for things in the classroom, and that just should not be the case, because what they do is really the most important thing to me in our community is raising up that next group of people that are going to be our leaders.
And the thing about Jared and I don't know that it's necessarily unique, but I guess it's interesting. We are both children of educators.
Yeah, that's right.
So we have seen the sacrifice. Like we don't know life any other way.
Right.
And so, I mean, yeah, we would love that. We would love more support and more help. But
Well, that's one thing too I was leading into was, before we go, what can the community do? I mean, I know Cordova cares so much about Cordova High School and all of its schools there in the city. What can community members do, parents, anybody that wants to help out the school? What's something they can do here starting the year off?
support us.
Yeah.
I mean, just know that we're there for your children, and that's our goal. And sometimes we're going to have to hold people accountable, but know that at the end of the day, at the heart of what we do is to educate your child and to be there for your child and to understand that we want them to be a productive member of society so that they can give back to the Cordova community.
Yeah.
We don't, we want to educate them and them to learn and them to go off and do big things, but bring it back home.
Yeah.
That's what, we've done. We went off to college and we came home to educate in Walker County.
Yeah.
And hey, I'm gonna go ahead and ask for it. Give us a little grace.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
We're both
Support
in
and
a
grace.
spot where we're starting out fresh in a new role completely, and I mean not so much her as me, but definitely I am.
Yeah.
No,
And
I am too.
she's seen this side of it longer than I have, but before you go to Facebook,
Right.
Please call.
Maybe give us a call,
Yeah.
and see if we can work something out before somebody makes an assumption of what happened. I feel like you can call us and get honesty,
Yeah.
and you're.
And you may not like what you hear,
Yeah, you may not,
but they can at least give you a chance to say,
Yeah.
this is our side. This is where, this is why we made whatever decision it might be.
Yeah.
My dad said one time, and my dad was a principal in Walker County. He said, everybody's yes is somebody else's no. And he said, you're not going to make everybody happy. And he said, if you're going to be in leadership, everybody's yes is somebody else's no.
Yeah.
That's right.
So,
Well, yeah. And sometimes just having to be the leader, that's, it's already going to point a target at you for people. Everybody don't like you.
yeah.
I mean, you can't do it for everybody to like you.
I really want them to, but
Yeah, right.
But as long as we have like a mutual respect,
Yeah.
you're not going to like it always, but we can respect each other.
Right.
I mean,
Well, and earlier we talked about all the positive things going on, not just in the schools, but also in Cordova. And I just think it's awesome that you two guys are leading the high school. I think y'all are going to do a fantastic job. I like to talk bad about Jared sometimes, but there's nobody that cares more about the students at the school that they're at than Jared Aaron, and I can tell you that for sure.
That's right.
Anything else before we go?
Can't think of anything. Go Big Blue.
Go Big Blue.
Go Dogs. No, go Big Blue too. I mean, I'm to the point in life where I cheer for all of our Walker County schools with what we do, and just seeing the hard work that all the schools put into it, not just football or athletics, but everything.
There are so many components that make a school
and
work.
we're so blessed in Walker County to have the school system that we have, and Jasper also.
Yeah.
It's just something that we should be proud of. You know,
Absolutely.
and the work that's put into it, and how important our teachers are, and how important the staff is. Like, it's, I know, just me personally, I can look back at 48 years old and I can name you, 8, 9 different teachers that if I didn't have them in my life when I was young, I wouldn't be where I am today, if that's good or bad, but I wouldn't be where I'm at today. And I remember them, and think about them fondly. And people do that. Every student has that.
We're fortunate to have a building full of them.
Yeah.
We are.
I really do think we've got some of the best people. Because you hear the kids talk about them and what they mean to them, and I think that they'll be like you. They'll be like, hey, I'm in my 40s and I still remember what this teacher did for me.
Right.
Yeah. And I've got those teachers.
Yeah. Yeah, I would think all of us do.
And I think one thing that really helps my perspective is when people come up to me and talk to me about how much my mom meant to them.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Your mom was good to me. She was my boss for a while.
Yeah. I mean, in that make I've kind of followed her path along the way, and so I just feel like she's a good one to emulate. So that kind of gives me a different perspective on it. But yeah, for sure.
Definitely so. Well, guys, thank y'all for coming in. Anytime something's going on at Cordova, if you have a student doing great things, send them this way. I'd love to interview them and spread a positive light on things that are happening. So.
Awesome. Okay, great.
Thank you for having us.
Guys, thanks for listening today. We'll be back tomorrow on Live at 9. Until then, be kind and love, and we'll see you tomorrow on Live at 9 with James Phillips on WJLX.